The Niger Delta under Tinubu has produced the Senate President and FCT Minister, Arewa Group. So the Niger Delta now has produced the Senate President and the FCT Minister. So what's so special about that? The Hausas have been Senate President over the years. Okay, so they've all been Senate President all over the years. So what do they have? What's so special about it? And these people that are now Senate President and FCT Minister from Niger Delta, of what benefit are they to the whole of Niger Delta? Of what integrity do they have? Of what value are they now to the whole of Niger Delta? These are people that are very selfish, are very interested in their own pocket. So what are you people saying here? So I think this is no news because other tribes have always been in these offices over the years, and we have not seen any result as well to them. Nigerian politicians are just very selfish and very, very self-centered. So even if they go there from your tribe or from your family, all they know is themselves. That is the truth. Their interest is what is driving them, not the interest of the public, not the interest of the people that they govern. A northern group, Arewa think tank attack, has criticized the planned protest by the coalition of oil-producing states in the Niger Delta. Okay, according to the Sun News, the Arewa group alleged that the Niger Delta region under President Bola Tinubu administration has been rewarded with a Senate presidency and the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory. Okay. The group also noted that the region's threat of protest can ignite tension in the country. This is coming few days after Pa Edwin Clark and the Ijaw Congress President Benjamin Okaba demanded recently that the federal government should give the Niger Delta region control over its resources. Yes, and what's wrong with that? Okay, the group statement reads, the Niger Delta region under President Tinubu has produced the Senate President, the Minister of the FCT, okay, one of the juiciest ministries in the country. The region is also blessed with Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, with their own son overseeing the affairs of the commission for the rapid development of the region. So what is there? Okay, the question is not about producing Akpabio as Senate President or Nwike as FCT Minister. The question now is what value is that adding, and how does that translate to the controlling of the Niger Delta resources? Because the gold in Zamfara is controlled by the state government and not federal government. Okay, and they are not remitting anything to federal government. All the solid minerals they are mining in the north, the uranium they are mining in Borno State, we are not seeing the money with federal government. Okay, so but the oil that is coming from Niger Delta is going to federal government, and that is what all the 36 states plus FCT are sharing to run the country and run their states. So if Edwin Clark is saying they are going to go and protest so that they can have resource control, then let them think of, what do they call it? Okay, let them think of rationalizing it. Let them think of what to do and ensure that, no region is cheated, especially the region that is laying the egg that the country is feeding on. Okay, we're talking about restructuring and nobody wants to hear. But the country needs restructuring, otherwise the next thing is to split up. That is it. So Arewa now is trying to remind us that Niger Delta has the Senate President and the FCT Minister, one of the juiciest offices or ministerial roles in the country. Okay, the Hausas have been Senate President over the years, and so why are they talking about it now? When they were the Senate President, occupying everywhere, Speaker of the House of Rep everywhere, nobody came to them. So, so if Edwin Clark is saying they want to go on protest, well, so be it. That is the truth. Because the only thing that happens in Nigeria is only when you stand up and raise your voice. That's only when you'll be heard, and that's only when attention will be given to you. Okay? That's only when attention will be given to you. So let's see, there are a few comments here coming from what Arewa is saying. Somebody say foolish talk because serious, good governance and government is more than political rewards. Exactly. Exactly. So good governance and government is more than political reward. Can they be satisfied? Nigeria is not as one. Nigeria is not as alone. How? Somebody say who they make that statement reward us with waiting. This aboki them. They think say not only them get Nigeria be. Which kind of talk is that? If to say not be this our oil, or for not the drag to become president. Okay? Or for for they there they wear agbada. Now wow. They wear agbada, the soup oil money. Look at my community. That is a major oil producing community. Our children can't even go to school. We the Igbos are keenly watching. Exactly. Let the Niger Delta under Sari Dokubo play the game with the Hausas, their game masters, or with APC, their game masters. The words of appointments include Asari Dokubo too. That is the people who has capacity to rule the country. Who are the people? Who are the people that have capacity to rule the country? So here, the mindset entrapping Nigeria. Nigeria has tons of interlocking and self-perpetuating problems, e.g. the pervasive view of government as a place where people are assembled based on identity, vis, tribe, religion, and region in order to be seen as represented in the sharing of the nation's largest resources. It is all okay once those reps are in place. In signature form, those in the loop, whilst furthering their own nest, engage in cosmetic stuff, aka constituency project for which they receive plaudits. Now, wow. Sometimes you read some people's comment, you struggle to grasp what they mean or the message they're trying to pass. So the fact here remains that that Niger Delta has produced Senate President and FCT Minister is the way is the way they want it. But the fact remains it does not bring development to Niger Delta. It does not bring development to Nigeria. And so the people will continue to cry. The people will continue to shout. That is the way I see it. So thank you for listening. And let's have your comment.